We are down in the Back 40 Mini Firewood Fulfillment Center, and it is trivia time. I have a couple questions for you that are going to help answer a question that I sometimes receive about my Mini Firewood. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that question is just yet, because that might give it away. But I'm going to ask you a few questions. Leave your answers down in the comments as we go. There are no prizes to be won. There is only bragging points that you can accumulate if you are able to answer a few of these questions and get the correct answer. The first question, what is the difference between this box and that box of Mini Firewood? They both have Mini Firewood inside them. They are both packed full. But do you think you can tell what the difference is between that box and that box? These boxes are the small sample size box that I use. Typically, this is the size of the large Back 40 Mini Firewood box. But these two boxes right here, they are each the sample size box. So they're smaller, but what do you think the difference is between those two? I will give you a hint. They are both the same species of wood. Both of those boxes are filled with Back 40 Mini Oak Firewood. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do something that's probably going to give away the answer of what the difference is between these two boxes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these boxes on the scale. So right there we have 5 pounds, 12.7 ounces. So this box of oak is 5 pounds, 12.7 ounces. All right, so that is box A. Box B, I'll put on the scale, and this box weighs in at 9 pounds, 0.4 ounces. We'll just say 9 pounds. So box B, 9 pounds. Box A, 5 pounds. Now what do you think is the difference between box A and box B? Box A, 5 pounds. Box B, 9 pounds. So if you guessed that the difference between those two boxes is that one of them is seasoned and one of them was just freshly split this morning, you are correct. The difference between those two boxes, the oak that is inside them, one is dry, seasoned, ready to burn. That is the key, ready to burn. And the other one is just freshly split. So I get asked why I don't post on my website the weight of the boxes of Mini Firewood that I sell. And a couple reasons for that is, number one, each species will weigh a little bit different. So like cherry will be a little bit lighter than oak. But the other reason I don't post the weight is for that reason right there. Because a lot of people think that the heavier something is, the more you are getting, and the better of an option it is. So there may be places that sell Mini Firewood and they will list out, this box weighs, whatever, 10 pounds. Now, you just saw right there, there could be a big difference between a box that weighs 10 pounds being ready to burn and a box that weighs 10 pounds that is not ready to burn. So that is why when it comes to Back 40 Mini Firewood and on my website, I do not list the weight. But a lot of people kind of have this misunderstanding or this misconception of the fact that something that weighs more should be more, as in quantity. And when it comes to firewood, that is not the case. So that ready to burn, dry box of oak firewood weighs almost half the amount of wood that is not ready to burn. So somebody could advertise a box of wood weighing 10 pounds and it could be just a little box like that. But as a consumer, you might think, oh, I'm getting 10 pounds for X number of dollars. That's a pretty good deal. When in fact, it would be no good deal. It would not be a good deal at all. So yeah, I'm sure you're wondering, let's see inside the box. Let's see if those boxes are actually equally full of mini firewood. And if we cut these open, you can see right there, that box is full and this box is full. I mean, you can notice just the difference in the color. This wood, nice and dry, ready to burn. This wood, heavy and just actually wet. So same amount of wood in each box. It's just that this box is full of wood that is ready to burn, and this box is full of wood that is full of water. And just to remove any doubt that there was not something else inside the boxes under the wood, I will dump these out to show you. This was box A. There is your ready to burn wood. And here is box B. So there you go. There is the wood out of the box, dry, seasoned, freshly split. Almost twice as much weight as that. So that is why when it comes to buying firewood, weight should not be a factor and should not be something that you look at as determining whether or not you're going to be getting more or a better deal. Because firewood, when it weighs more, like in the same volume of firewood, like in this case, this sample box, one of those that weighs almost 10 pounds is not going to be better than the one that weighs 5 pounds. So you might think, oh my gosh, 10 pounds of firewood, that's a great deal. So just a little, like I said, just a little trivia here down in the fulfillment center today. I just wanted to go over that because I have been asked multiple times how much the boxes weigh and why I don't list the weight of the boxes online. So hopefully you got the trivia question right earlier in the video. But yeah, just one of the reasons why I don't list the weight of the boxes that I sell online. I don't have that listed anywhere on the website. And that is the reason. One reason, because different wood weighs different amounts. But the other reason is that having a box of firewood that weighs a lot is not necessarily a good thing.